Hey, you guys, how's everyone doing? I know notifications didn't go out. Look at my hair's all crazy right now. Shout out to everybody in the chat that is here waiting thus far. I'm going to start our intro. I'm just getting a lot of DMs right now, and I said I'm going to go live right now. I wanted to go live before the presser. Let me see real quick if I can get to the channel. All right, guys. Shout out to everyone. I think I see Peekaboo. It's me, Heather. Shout out to you, my member. Shout out to you. I see Priya. Welcome. Bella's World. Good afternoon. Peekaboo, Shelly. Oh my gosh, you guys. Make sure you vote. I went live. I don't know if everybody got the notifications. I said, let me just go live before this press conference starts because stuff has been developing with this whole Idaho 4 uh, arrests. Guys, it's a lot. Hello. Welcome. Hey, Caprice. Hey, Cloud. Welcome. All right. Let me start the intro and allow people to get in here. I see 59 people in the house thus far. Let's go. So I'm making a really quick executive decision, and part of it is because I just got some information on my DMs. Shout out to the subby that sent it to me. Did you guys know that this Bryan Kohberger guy who was just arrested in connection, well, he was just arrested, okay? And we'll probably find out more information. Steven Tyler's another one, yo. But listen, I would not be doing justice to this situation. I'm curious to know. You want to know what's going on? You guys, let me know. Do you guys still want me to talk about Steven Tyler and what broke news? Because I was literally ready to change my title here. And now I'm getting some more information about the Idaho 4. Let me know if you guys want me to talk about both. I still have both on the poll, but it's looking like so far from the votes. Let's see. You said later. You said, okay, I'm looking at the votes. It's looking like 82% want me to talk about. I changed my mind. Go to Steven Tyler. Okay to Steven Tyler. I changed my mind. Steve, you guys want? Okay, we could talk about Steven Tyler. I think Steven Tyler definitely deserves us. We're gonna touch on Steven Tyler. Okay. And then we're going to get into this first with this Idaho 4 stuff. Did you guys know that this PhD candidate, okay, I don't know if it's PhD criminology or PhD criminal justice. I'm an undergraduate of criminology, so I feel some type of way about this. because I was shout out to Ikamel, and I was in this chat, and he was, and the people were saying, "Damn, these criminology majors, they need to start looking into them." I said, "We're not all, that's not us. That's not us. At least it shouldn't be, right?" Oh my God, you guys, it is. I woke up to Steven Tyler first, and now this news with the Idaho 4. Okay. Let's see, no kidding, right? Yes. So shout out to everybody in the chat. Let me greet everybody. I know I just kind of started. I have Shelly in the house. Bella's World is in here. It talks baby girl. Hey guys, make sure you hit that like button while you're coming in. Cape Town, welcome. I'm so glad you made it. So glad you made it, guys. Wim, welcome, Wim, and thank you so much for the congrats, guys. I had to move the congratulatory stream because all this news was coming in. I said, listen, we can do that congratulations stuff tomorrow. It would make more sense. Jet Justin, yes. Oh my gosh, you guys. Gumby, Daisy Girl, welcome, guys. Welcome. All right. And you know how we do it here. Hey, Cloud, you know how we do it here. You come in, drop your flag. Where are you from? What state? What's up? What are you doing? Like, I love to hear kind of where everybody's coming from. You're from Washington State. Look, I got people from Illinois. I know I have people from the UK here. We have international folks here. Yes. We got people who look, Pennsylvania is on the map right now because that's where he was at. Okay. That's where he was at when he was arrested. We have people from Idaho. Shout out to everybody from Idaho. Look at this. Michigan, Florida. Oh, South Carolina. You're on your way to Charleston, South Carolina. Have a safe drive. V is from Texas. Shout out to V. Hey, Emma. No, you are fine, my love. This is why the replay button is there. Go catch up. You are fine. And we have people from the UK here as well. NJ. Let's see who else. Oh my gosh. Salt Lake City. I lived there for a couple of years, by the way. Look at this. KY and Janice KY. You never know who you meet on these, you know, social media things. One thing I love about YouTube is that we're able to connect a little bit different. So shout out to everybody, Alabama, everybody that's coming in. Shout out to the Facebook folks. I got about 8 people that have hearted and liked my Facebook Live. Thank you guys to all of you guys from the Facebook land. Thank you from Denver. Shout out to everybody from Denver. Renee, look, we're gonna get into this. We're gonna get into this mess because it's a mess. So I hope you're okay with me. Renee, can I say your name? Well, I already said it. Renee, shout out to Renee who let me know that Bryan was actually following the victims on his accounts. Bryan was actually following the victims from his accounts, from his social media accounts. Okay. So thank you so much, Renee, for giving me the heads up on that. Let me share those screenshots that we have right there. Hold up 1 minute. Here we go. Yes, the Idaho murderer suspect Bryan Christopher Kohberger follows both Kaylee and Maddie on his personal Instagram account and Zaina on his PhD account. These were not random victims. He stalked and hunted them. Okay. Here we go. There are others. These are his. Look, the internet is screaming right now. It's screaming right now. Look at this. So when law enforcement said that this was a targeted crime, they weren't lying. Look at this. They were watching. Do you guys see that? These are that one of those accounts is his personal and the other one was his PhD. Let me read it again. The Idaho murder suspect, Bryan Christopher Kohberger, follows both Kaylee and Maddie on his personal Instagram accounts and Zaina on his PhD Instagram account. These were not random victims. He stalked and hunted them. Hoo-wee. Okay, let's go. This is what his PhD account looks like. He's following sexy TikTok girls as well. Look, Kaylee Goncalves, Zaina, Maddie, right there. This is the man, guys. This is the man. Can you guys believe it? They impounded his white car. Look at that. I'm starting to think that that's what it was. Wrong place, wrong time for Ethan, for sure, for Ethan. Can you guys, and Zaina to a certain degree, maybe he started following them afterwards, but I don't know. I'd like to know how long he was following them. Yeah, yeah. Can you? This is what I want to know, Shelly. But this is from his screenshot. You said he had the white car. Mm. Oh my gosh, you guys in the chat. Shout out to everybody that's coming in. I have 228 people in the chat and we just started 10 minutes ago. Make sure you guys hit that like button. Thank you. Are you able to see when the social media accounts were created? That would be a good thing to kind of look into as well, don't you think? They impounded his white car. I have a hard time believing that it's legitimate. There are tons of fake accounts already. How do we know? Caroline, that's a good point. That's a good point. I think you bring up a very good point. So let me do this. Let me go ahead and let's go visit Twitterland real quick, okay? Because things are heating up over here on Twitterland with this situation. So this is Bryan, okay, Bryan Christopher Kohberger, okay? This is his mugshot right here. He will be extradited. At least that's what the paperwork says, that they have placed some extradition on him. This is what the guy looks like. All right. And what I had learned, and a lot of people are picking up, is that he is a PhD student. He was working on a research project. And even that, the research project is very interesting because it was kind of like he became, it's weird. He became the subject matter of his own research project. Anybody else pick that up? He became the subject matter of his own research project? Yes, an extradition hearing on Monday. I wonder if they answered his ad on Reddit, needing people for a study. And Darcy, why Reddit out of all places to place a study like that? Because his study was specific to geared towards the connection between crime and those that commit crime and feelings, right? If you guys are, I think that it was something to that effect, and we'll look into that here. Actually, let's do that right now. His research study, here it is. Shout out to this Twitter person. But basically, it says, and let me see if I can blow it up a little bit more. And let me take this little banner out because I know it's kind of hard to read. Here we go. Here we go. Research participation needed. Hello, my name is Bryan, and I'm inviting you to participate in a research project that seeks to understand how emotions and psychological traits influence decision making when committing a crime. In particular, this study seeks to understand the story behind your most recent criminal offense with an emphasis on your thoughts and feelings throughout your experience. In the event that your most recent offense was not one that led to a conviction, you may still participate. Additionally, surveys are included after the open-ended section as to best understand your unique traits. The study should take about 15 to 20 minutes to fully complete. Your identity and all answers provided are completely confidential, and the link to the survey is also anonymous, an anonymous link. This research has been approved by the DeSales University IRB. Participants must be 18 years of age or older. Okay. If you opt to participate, if you opt to participate, you may terminate participation at any time and for any reason. If you have any questions about this research, you may contact the research team via the email, and his email is there. Okay, his scholarly email is there. So, was it a control study? When did he make the Reddit post? Based on this, this was just posted on Twitter, so I'm sure that the days are probably varying. But if you look at that little Twitter corner by the criminology student area, 212 days would have been 212 days ago. So this year, right? Because we're almost at the end of this year. 212 days? Yeah. Yeah, very disturbing. So he just became subject of his own research. He became the subject matter of his own research. Yeah, pretty much. What do you guys think? Yeah, definitely, definitely. I read here, but more rumors for sure his dad owned the building where the girls lived. Oh, a lot of that needs to be confirmed. Yeah, definitely creeper vibes. I would think that the study would have gotten the attention of the FBI. Here's the deal. Now, I've done 2 research studies, similar. So my undergraduate is in criminology, and I did not a similar study to this, but more so to law enforcement. This is different. Um, why was this populate? Why was he seeking to get information or to get the surveys from Redditors? I'm curious to know about that. We used to hang and go drinking together. Sean says, who did you used to hang and drink together with? I'm sorry, Sean. I'm looking at the chat. What do you know about him? There's a lot coming about, guys. Why do you think that he was trying to get information from Redditor specifically on arrests? I just saw him yesterday morning. Who did you just see yesterday morning, Sean? I need you to be more specific. Let me see if I can go on the comments. Why can't I hear her talking? I hear, I mean, I see her comments. Can you tell me who you were drinking with specifically? If someone could help me, I will tell you about him. I just can't hear the stream. You're going to tell us about who? Hold up. I'm going to drop the link for you. I just need to make sure that you're not trolling. Here is the link. Sean, if you hit the link, Sean was with Bryan? What? Bryan as in Bryan, the person that was just arrested? Put your banner up, Rabbit. Which banner? Yeah, you guys got to tell me more on this chat. Let me go ahead and paste this. You guys, what is going on? Here's the link. If anybody wants to hit it. Specifically, Sean from Facebook. Sean, if you hit the link from Facebook. Yep, call in the link, please. Yes. Okay, I got you, Bella. Thank you. I was like, wait, what do you mean? Okay, look. Okay, so I guess we have Sean coming in and out. All right, Sean. I'm dropping the link. So Sean was just in our chat saying that he was with Bryan. Yeah, I'm gonna do that right now. Sorry, guys. I just got distracted by the chat. Thank you. Thank you, Bella. Thank you, guys, for keeping me on point. I just want to confirm this information. Last thing I need is somebody telling me that they know something and they don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's figure this out. Let me get my alleged banner up here. All things said are alleged and in fair use. Okay. Yeah, Sean, if you can type the link from Facebook and you can read it. Yeah, this. I mean, are you? I just want to make sure you're not just. Okay, I see. So, how did Bryan get specific? That's what I want to know, Danielle. That's a good question. Yeah, can you confirm? I can still hear you. All right, Sean, I'm putting the link in the chat. If you can hit the link and let us know what you have to say, that would be great. It might be your device if you're having issues hearing me. Can you guys tap in the chat and let him know that it might be his device? I'm assuming. Okay, Turn up the volume. Everybody's telling him to turn up the volume. You guys are interesting. Please confirm, Sean. People are asking you to confirm, Sean. He was following them on social media, and I think his sister was there. Okay. It may be your device. I'm dropping the link. Let me know. People can hear me just fine. That's what I feel, but I mean, it could just be your device or your connection. Okay. Hey, Cherish, welcome. Well, the link is right there. Well, anyways, we went out drinking Wednesday till about 4 a.m. and he was been acting odd lately. Sean, if you can hit the link, because you're saying a lot of stuff and I mean, it just looks a little funny at this point. Like, are you trolling? Is that what it is? So we've got to find out. That's the last thing we need. You know what I'm saying? You said it isn't a troll? Huh. Yeah, that other night, now the night of the murders when that was the date? Yeah, that other night, now the night of the murders, when was that? Was that the date? Oh, Lord have mercy. I don't know. Yeah. Okay. Well, Sean, the link is there for you if you can click it, because I'm a little confused by your statements and I think my chat's a little confused as well. I just don't want to make sure, don't fall for the nonsense. Yeah, that's what we're trying not to do. Okay. The link is there. But anyways, moving on to this. Let me see. Because I got to move on if we're not going to go and we have stuff to do here. Okay. So here's the research participation. People were talking about the questions that he was asking the Redditors. Okay. Some of those questions, this is very hard to read here, but let me see if I can actually get to it. Before making your move, how did you approach the victim or target? Please detail what you were thinking or feeling. So these were questions that he was asking the folks, okay, that were taking the study. Look at these questions. Look at these questions, okay? This is so interesting. His questions are, before making your move, how did you approach the victim or target? Please detail what you were thinking and feeling. All right? So he put this out on Reddit. He put this out on Reddit. It sends something called, yes, Sean, it does send something called StreamYard. You're supposed to hit the link and just follow the instructions to it. It works better if you have a Safari browser, so you could try that. Yeah, these are the research questions, okay? And then the next question, after arriving, what steps did you take prior to locating the victim or target, person or object? Please detail your thoughts and feelings. Like, it's meant to analyze thoughts and feelings. That is from the research. Yeah. These questions, Brian, yep, these are the questions, guys. So he was researching feelings before committing the crime, basically. That's what it was. He was trying to make a connection to that, the psyche of it. That's what he was researching. And he put this out on Reddit, out of all places. This is what I was trying to understand. What made him, what was his reasoning behind putting it on Reddit? Like, why were his targeting Reddit? Why Reddit? He's probably, for all we know, he's probably been in all the Reddit groups. We don't know. Potentially, he's probably been all these Reddit groups. He's probably been reading a lot of the stuff that's been going on, right? Tons of college professors use Reddit. You know, and I mean, I don't think I use professors. Yes, I never use Reddit for research. especially when I was doing qualitative research. I didn't really use Reddit. So I find this to be interesting. But what is it about Reddit? And I wanted to understand a little bit more. And I'm kind of wondering what other research papers has he written? If if he's a PhD candidate, he must have other research or like something in the works as far as publishing goes, right? One of the questions he has is, how did you travel to and enter the location that the crime occurred? That's what he is asking. How did he get there? I don't know. This is so crazy. I can't hear you, but I'll just type. The date was okay. I mean, I don't know if it's your device. Okay. Why don't we do this? I have an idea. Sean, do you have a messenger on Facebook? Hold up, guys. Let me see if we can get Sean on Messenger on Facebook. Let me see if we can get Sean on Messenger on Facebook. 1 second. Because he's getting us from, let me look up your name real quick. Yeah, let him, that's what I'm going to have him do, Winnie. But let me see if I can, let's see if we can do Messenger. Can you do Messenger? Sean Richards. I'm going to see if I can find you, okay? 1 second. See if you can call into the show real quick. I'm going to have to find you first. Hold on. Let's see. Lord have mercy. I'm trying to find you quick and I'm like lost in here. Can you message me? I'm trying to see how we can do this quickly here, okay? I couldn't find his Facebook. No, you couldn't find his Facebook? Well, he's on here. Oh, okay. Buddy, I'm trying to find you. Sean Richards. Let me find out you're a troll, Sean. I'm going to be very upset with you. Uses YouTube search for his channel down the rabbit hole. Yes. Thank you. I'm dropping the StreamYard link, guys. I'm trying to think. Let me see. I cannot find you on this thing. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to problem solve this real quick. Yeah. I can't. I don't see you up in here, sir. I know you're in my live. Let me see if I can switch over real quick. All right, let's do this. Okay, because we're currently live. Here we go. Okay, I found you. Hold up. Okay. Sir, do you have a YouTube channel? Is that what this I don't know what the I mean, are you promoting a YouTube channel? Is that what you're doing? I guess I'm just confused. Let's see if I can message you real quick. Let me now find out we are. Okay. Let's see. Let's see if I can get you on a phone call, okay? Let's see if we can get you on a phone call. Here we go. All right. Oh, you're not answering. I'm dialing you. You're not answering, sir. No answer. Yep. Sean might be scared, y'all. I think so. I mean, what is going on, Mr. Sean? Yeah. I would be I would be worried too. You think he's a troll? He's a troll. Everybody's saying you're a troll. Type in the chat if you think Sean might be a troll. Pocono Pines. Yeah, I don't think so. Bogus, but see, this is what happens. Attention seeking troll. You said no, I don't. You guys don't think he's a troll? Troll, troll. Listen, pull out the tomatoes if you think we got a troll amongst us. He's not saying anything. I'm calling the guy and he's not answering. I was in the Elantra. I was in his Elantra in October. You said you were in his Elantra in October. Move on. Move on. All right. Well, let me tell you what. I just called you. You didn't answer. I highly doubt you're having a hard time hearing. Okay. I've been dialing you. You don't answer. You don't receive calls. Okay. Then let me not waste my time with you. If you're really serious about this and you're not trolling, that you're gonna really be respectful of my chat and at the very least own up to what you're saying, okay? All right. Next, yes. I think so too. Blue Diamond's like, look, he's gassing everybody up. Not just me, everybody up. He didn't have an Elantra. It was his dad's Kia Forte. Look, you're about to get blocked, Sean. You just got tomatoed. Tell the cops before you tell YouTube. Period. Next. Period. Never mind. I cannot get this to work. I cannot hear you guys. I'm trying to help. Okay. All right. Well, I guess technology's not on your side today. Let's keep moving on, guys. Let's keep moving on. Okay. So this is what we have for his research study. This is what's going on. I don't know. Definitely brings up some sketchy feelings about him. Here's the miscellaneous docket. So we have a name to the face, guys. We have a name to the face. And I definitely don't want to take up a whole lot of time because I know that we want to be ready for this presser. So the SWAT team entered the location where he stays at and took him into custody. They had a whole SWAT team. They had a whole SWAT team for this situation. Let me know what you guys think about this. This is so interesting. Yo, what did we say on this channel last time? We said, is it going to get solved before the end of the year? Is it going to get solved before the end of the year? Well, at least we have a person of interest, no? We have somebody. Get them SWAT. Yep. Get them SWAT. We have somebody. Kind of makes me wonder. Darcy, thank you for the $10. She said, I think Bryan was trying to get clues to try to commit a perfect crime for Reddit. From Reddit? I didn't even think of it that way. Because if you think about the questions of his research, it would depend though. Like, when did he turn his research in though, Darcy? That's a great point. You never know with crazies how I vote for SWAT team to take down. Let me tell you, between this and everything else that's happening, 2022 is going out with a bang. With a bang. Shout out to Nicole who just joined the membership. Yes. Should have spared the families the horrible details and finished them. Ooh, you're talking about just taking him out completely, but then there wouldn't have been no justice, though. I mean, it would have, I guess, but to a certain degree, we would have gotten no answers. He's the wrong guy. These cops seem inept. LOL. Okay, Blue Diamond Gem says that the cops got the wrong guy. What makes you think that? Let me know what your thoughts are in the comments. It's him. They arrested the right guy. Look, I got 24 people here on Facebook. They're saying it's him, right? 310 people. What do you guys think? You think he posted this research study in May? This is what Darcy says. I'm glad they got him arrested. SWAT. Yes. Put him in the center. Oh, and let him get stoned. Ooh, you guys. Okay, can we have a trial first? Let's have a trial because I want to know, like, what happened, the details. Listen, there's probably other people involved. Did you guys not hear about that too? You're waiting for the presser to see what they have? Lindsay, I'm there. I'm there. This is why I said let me go live before the presser. Mark says evidence. We can see as the public already looks really, really bad. Where's the guy? Okay, here's my question to everybody. Where's the guy that was blaming Steve Goncalves about the murder of his own daughter? Where's that FBI profile guy with 25 plus experience years, that guy? Where is he at? Where's he at? Because I think he owes some apologies to this family, that's for sure. That's for one. I'll tell you that right now. Some apologies are owed, don't you think? Where's he at? I'd like to know. I'd like to know. You heard of Fox a few weeks ago about the white Elantra. I wonder if he'll confess and plea, or plea insanity. How about that? The theater, the what is it? The guy that did the shooting in Aurora, Colorado, the theater guy. Okay, that was another, what is it? Insanity plea, right? You're waiting for Teresa's waiting for the presser. People are waiting for the presser. Major apologies, right, Christina? That what is his name? Gilliam. And I want to know what the TikToker with the tarot cards has to say now. What happened to tarot card girl? Tarot card. Look at Stacey's like, yeah, tarot card readers, a whole lawsuit. LOL. Yeah, right? He had these student schedules, y'all. That's scary. Are you serious, Danielle? Oh, wow. PhD student. Too smart. Well. Serial killer. Okay, speaking of serial killers, let me ask everybody a question, okay? Was this the first time? Because I'm wondering if he has done this before. Probably, Greg is saying it's probably not the first time. Was this the first time? That's what we need to know. Let's watch this clip from News Nation.
Individuals that were cleared very fast. That may not, maybe he should not have been.
It makes sense if there was some bad behavior that they did. Let's say, I don't know, they came from a strip club or something, and then somebody followed them home. That's a targeted thing. That's what comes. I've had innocent people that were interviewed that were their neighbors, and they said, I'd be a lot more scared if it wasn't targeted.
All right, so we just heard there from Kaylee Gonsalves' family, her parents and her sister there talking with our Brian Enton a few weeks ago about the latest on the investigation as this investigation has proceeded. But again, we are following breaking news this morning because we've learned there has in fact been an arrest made in connection to those murders. The suspect's name, Bryan Kohberger. This is his mugshot. It was taken early this morning, because he was arrested early this morning around 3 a.m. Eastern Time in Scranton, Pennsylvania. We have learned that Kohberger is a 28-year-old PhD student in criminal justice at Washington State University.
Wow.
Now, Washington State University is located in Pullman, Washington, which is just miles from Moscow, Idaho. Now we want to bring in Lauren Matthias. Lauren is the host of the Hidden True Crime podcast. Lauren, thank you for giving us some of your time this morning. Talk about first your reaction to this breaking news.
Yes. Well, my husband and I, doing a very, very late night podcast, decided to sleep in and woke up to our phones both just blowing up with this arrest. It has taken already the true crime community by storm to hear that this gentleman, Bryan Kohberger, has been arrested, a 28-year-old who was going to school actually quite near Moscow, Idaho, despite his arrest being in Pennsylvania, right? So what true crime sleuths have already uncovered and are uncovering on him is mind-blowing. Again, I'm on the Pacific coast, so I really did. It's our early morning. We are all learning about this at the same time. We're just waking up, and it's incredible. I can't even go through all the information coming through, but my first thought, just so you know, my first impression waking up to this is yes.
Yep. I think that was everybody. I mean, my messages and my phone was ringing. They caught him. I said, what? They really did, or at least have an arrest. Okay, we don't really know the inside. I want to know more details about the situation. Carolina girl says, love your channel, Rabbit. Thank you so much for the $1.99. I love it. I'll make sure we do some rabbit twerking. Guys, he was skilled in the knife, so he must have used it on an animal. Ashley says from Facebook. Ashley Morris, shout out to you. Well, I mean, a lot of you guys are saying about animals that way. Look, you guys we're all going to be looking into it. We're all going to be looking into this man. We might as well get the details about it. But a is it a criminal? I don't think it was a criminology. Is it a criminology or a criminal justice? Because criminology is separate from criminal justice. Those are two different studies. And I say that because I'm a criminology undergraduate. I don't know. Yeah, I heard about that. Shout out to Ikamel because he's been covering it. He had over 10,000 people on his chat. I said, oh my God, thank God that he slowed down that chat. And hopefully he gets a little energy drink going on over there because he looks tired. But yes, will you have the presser live? It's starting, right? It's starting. We're actually going to go to Ikmel's channel because he's going to have it live over there. Thank you. Thank you. My love just got me a Red Bull because I need one too. Criminal justice student, from my understanding. Okay, so criminal justice is a little bit different than criminology, guys. I'm a criminology undergraduate. Criminal justice is a little bit different. Criminology deals in the psychology of like the forensics, like the behavioral science of it, whereas criminal justice is more of the process, the due process of things. That's the difference. We have an hour. Rebecca says we have an hour before the presser. Okay, so he's a graduate of both. So it sounds like he would understand both. Justice is policy, law, and procedure. Yes, yes, ma'am, it is. Yes, it is. Oh, Slayer, are we sure about that? Have they named him in the press already? The Jason? I just know about the Bryan guy. I want to be careful. Let me know if it's been confirmed. Let me know. Okay. Well, Sean, then why are you in my chat? Let me tell you something. Can somebody block Mr. Sean from the Facebook, please? I know more. I have been contacted by law enforcement, so I cannot say more. So goodbye. Goodbye. Can we tomato him? I don't know what you're doing. What's the reason? What is the reason? Let me Cardi B you out of this chat right now. You deserve and I don't like doing this to my participants in the chat, but you're about to get Cardi B right now.
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I had a reason.
What was the reason?
I just explained the reason.
What was the reason, bitch?
I don't need to explain myself to you. And
what was the reason?
Yeah. What was the reason? That's what I want to know. For why? For why? Yeah. Yes, we just Cardi beat his ass out of this chat. Don't come trolling over here for no reason, okay? Now you just want attention. You're no different than the guy with the cooking knives and stuff. Just saying. Rabbit Mel just pulled up articles of this morning. One of them mentions 3 others. Attention. Yeah. Ooh. I'm trying to find it. Okay. You have a theory, Patty? Go ahead. Put it in the chat, my love. There was another name that people were throwing around earlier, but that one's charges are Grand Theft Auto. Yeah, I agree. We just had a Cardi B him out of here. Why would he come to air his info? Right. Attention seeking. Anyone else see the anonymous post from December 12th? No, I don't. The sheriff has mentioned multiple subjects. This is what I'm saying. There's multiple suspects. Multiple. More than one. The glare showed it. Okay, shout out to the glare as well. Oh, all right. Let me stop this real quick and let's go back a little bit. Let's see what else is going on here because this is too much. This is too much. Everybody's getting ready for this presser. Bryan. Look, his name's already coming up on freaking on the search engine on YouTube. You know that's pretty quick. That is pretty quick, guys. Let's see. 1 hour ago, 50 minutes ago, 1 hour ago, 2 hours ago, 24 minutes ago. Here we go.
New at 11, police in Idaho are set to announce they've made an arrest today in the murder of 4 college students. ABC News sources say the suspect is 28-year-old Bryan Kohberger, who was taken into custody this morning in Pennsylvania. It's unclear what his relationship is with the 4 victims. You see their pictures on your screen here. A source says police knew they were looking for this guy, tracked him down to the Poconos in, again, Pennsylvania. The victims were found stabbed to death in their home more than a month ago.
Wow. Whoo-wee. It's about to get really interesting, guys, on that. Okay. So let's do this. Oh, why is this play? I want to go over to what we promised, which was our second segment on this whole Steven Tyler thing, and what's come about. So Steven Tyler also, and this is not really breaking news. This has been said before about Steven Tyler and his victim. Her name is Julie Holcomb. I think that's how you say her name, Holcomb. I'm waiting for Sloan to do like an expose on her, or not on her, on him, on Steve Tyler. All right, let's move on to this because I told you guys we were going to move a little bit into it. Let me show you guys a clip. This is several years old. Okay, listen to what this woman has to say. She's actually the one that came forward with the allegations. She was the 16-year-old girl that was impregnated, excuse me, by Steve Tyler from Aerosmith. Now, one thing that stood out to me, and I'll never forget it, and I said this is going to come back to hunt Mr. Steve Tyler at some point, was the music video Crazy. You guys remember when he had his daughter Liv Tyler and Alicia Silverstone in that, and it was like the Crazy video, 16-year-old, semi-half nude, very promiscuous, running around, playing strippers, playing, I don't know, just the weird role. Do you guys remember that? Yeah, he put it in his book. He sure did. He named her in his book. I think, don't quote me, called her a sex toy at the age of 16. Got her pregnant. So now this is what's coming about. Oh, you guys are going in on this chat. Let's watch this before we exit out because I know we got to get ready for this presser so we can watch. And I know I'm going to be watching. Let's go.
When I was 16 years old at a concert, I had just recently met a girl who invited me to go to parties at concerts, and it sounded real exciting to me at 16 years old. I thought I didn't have to think too hard about it. I knew I wanted to go along and see if I could meet Steven. I went along with her and I met him, and we began a relationship that lasted about 3 years. I was underage, and he became my legal guardian. I lived with him in Boston, and I traveled with him on tour. And at first, I didn't think that it would be a long-term relationship. I just knew that I cared a great deal.
Yeah, and Blue Diamond Gem says priest for life. Yeah, so she's pro-life, and she speaks a lot in like the pro-life area, about having had a forced abortion. Basically, that's what happened. This is what she's alleging happened to her. She talks a little bit about that as well. So that's where this clip is coming from. Keep that in mind. Mind you, the other thing that she is alleging is that mom signed over guardianship of her to Steven Tyler. Okay, this happened. Yeah, she's the one with the forced abortion. That is correct. That is what she's alleging. Okay. Now, do we have anything that's I don't know what evidence or what they have out there. You guys remember that? None of these star stories shock me because at the industry pops up the kind of behavior and covers up their bad behavior and horrific crimes. Oh wow. Right. Marilyn, look, she's like, get gone, you Sean Richards guy or whatever. Some of you guys are still pissed off about that. Don't worry about it. Some trolls, they just come in, and I'm a nice person. I entertain it for a little bit. Then I get tired of it.
For him, I thought he was about the best thing that had ever happened to me. I idolized him. And after we had been together for some months, he asked me if I was open to the idea of having a family, a child. And I was on the birth control pill at the time, but he said he wanted a family and he wondered if I wanted a child. I said, yes, I did. I cared so much for him and I loved children. So I told him absolutely I wanted a child. We were in a hotel and he threw my birth control pills off the balcony. And within about a year, I became pregnant. I remember coming to him and telling him I was really excited. I wanted my
Wow.
baby so much. And I thought I couldn't wait to tell him. And he also seemed happy when I first told him that I was pregnant. And within a few months, he asked me to marry him. I was surprised and so happy. I thought my life couldn't get better. I was going to marry a man that I loved, who I idolized, and I was going to have his baby and we were going to start a family. And he took me to New Hampshire, where we had been before. His parents had a farm there that they had like a little resort. And we told his parents about our decision to get married, that I was expecting a baby. And their
Wow.
reaction was not surprisingly, they expressed concern. I was very young and immature, and they were not as supportive as I had hoped. His mother was very supportive, but his father had grave reservations and was not shy about.
Okay, so he was 25 and she was 16. 25 and 16. That's the age difference. And a lot of people, Mona, you're not the only one who feels that way. So her personal experience should dictate. Oh, that's weird. I mean, I haven't read everything exactly. All I know is that it was kind of like they signed her over to him and no questions asked about it's a lot. It's a lot to look into. I believe Liv still owns her house the next town over from Maine. No one protects kids, and Steve Tyler can do this to anyone without him being locked up. I mean, R. Kelly, R. Kelly got locked up. Weinstein is still, you know, going through the stuff that he's going through. Like, what? I don't know, guys. And then people were saying in another chat, they were saying, you know what they have in common is they're friends with Oprah. I said, oh my God, you guys, this is too much. Let's keep playing this. Let's keep playing this.
Telling us what they were. Stephen asked his grandmother if he could give me her wedding ring to get married with, and she declined. She felt that if we divorced, the ring would leave the family. And it was just a train wreck after that. On the way home, we argued just bitterly. I felt so vulnerable. I was expecting his baby, and I was his ward. I really had very little say in what happened, but it seemed that he had a change of heart. He didn't want to get married any longer, and I was very angry, and I was not shy about telling him that I felt that he had really betrayed my trust. We returned to Boston, and where we had our apartment, and we were just kind of in limbo. I didn't really know how it was all going to work out. I just thought, well, I'll have the baby and we'll just live together. He left on tour, and he decided to leave me there at the apartment because I was about 5 months pregnant. I don't know for sure how far along I was because I had not seen a doctor.
Can you imagine? She's 16, no prenatal care, hadn't seen the doctor, doesn't really know how far along she is. Danielle says, no, they're all no LL. They're friends with Johnny Depp. LOL. It's always Oprah, the big bag of whoop. Somebody said Oprah. That's why I said Oprah. Steve was raised Catholic and is actually an ordained minister. Yeah, know your facts, people. Okay. As if that plays a role into her allegations. Does that mean that he's holier than thou? So I was raised Catholic. What does that mean? What does Catholicism have anything to do with this? Please let me know. Rabbit, can't believe you're playing this. This is a very close to my theory. What part? Was she saying, Patty? Let me know in the chat. Right. You guys aren't going in on this chat. This woman was starstruck now. I'm having a hard time. You guys are having a hard time. I don't know. I wasn't there, so I don't know. But let's go ahead and keep playing this.
But he left me in the apartment while he went on tour. I had no education. I dropped out of high school. I didn't have a driver's license. I couldn't go anywhere. I had no money of my own, and I had no prenatal care. So I was in a difficult position. He would call in the evening to check on me. But after about 2 weeks, the food in the apartment was running low. And I remember telling him, I need to go grocery shopping. And he said, well, I'll send someone over tomorrow. He was going to send Ray over, who was a former band member and had helped with the band when they traveled. He said, I'll send Ray over. He'll take you grocery shopping tomorrow. So I was so excited because I had been cooped up in that apartment for 2 weeks and I was going to get out of the house. I sat there by the window just waiting for Ray to come. And he arrived. I let him in. And I don't remember what happened after that, but I woke up in a fire. Ray was gone, and the apartment was on fire. There was smoke everywhere. I could not see anything but smoke. I knew that I had to get out of there quickly because I couldn't breathe.
You guys,
I stood up and I tripped on the table. I fell to the floor, and the smoke was less dense on the floor. And I remembered some commercials that I'd seen on TV, public service announcements about how to survive a fire. It said, stay down on the floor because you can breathe better. I made my way to the front door, and it was locked. There were 3 locks on that door. All 3 of them were locked, and the bar lock was jammed. And I just knew I had to immediately find another exit. So I made my way to the back stairway that led down into the kitchen area where there was another outside exit. But when I got to the stairs, there was flames and smoke coming up the stairs. And when I reached out to grab the railing, it was so hot that I burned
Linda
my
says
hand on
that's
it.
attempted murder.
And I knew I was trapped. There was no way out of that house, that apartment.
Says he tried to kill
But I
her.
remembered in those commercials it said, if you're trapped in a fire, find a fireplace. And there was a clean, empty fireplace in our bedroom. I crawled into the fireplace. The flue was open. I lay there. On the very bottom of the floor, there was air, and I could see smoke just churning and billowing up the fireplace flue.
Yeah, so I'm going to stop her right now. We're not going to go back to Bryan Cape Town. The only reason is because we started with Bryan. We're going to go, the presser's going to start here pretty soon in a couple minutes. It's actually starting in 15 minutes. So I'm going to end this stream so everybody can go join Ikmel's stream because he's going to play it. We're going to go back to that. But I did, promise people wanted to talk about Mr. Steve Tyler and where everybody landed with these allegations. So like I said, I was going to come back and talk about it. You guys let me know what you think in the chat. You guys are going in. Listen, I don't know. I wasn't there. Things are said, alleged. I think where I stand is I need more information. We definitely, I tend to always side on the side of the victims, but a lot of you guys are feeling like this is something that is some money. That's what you guys are feeling like. And for me, it's like, I don't know. I can't say that. We don't know. I wasn't there. And neither were half of you guys. Okay. Yes, I will see you guys at Igmel. So I'm going to end. Let me know what you guys think in the chat. Richard's like, it's unsubstantiated. And then the other guy, the troll guy, did we tomato him pretty good? He's not allowed back in, right? For taking our time and just trolling. I think he just wanted attention, guys. You guys, we gave it to him for however long he needed it. Oh, well. But shout out to everybody. I'm going to head out. Shout out to you guys. And Rabbit's out. Let me make sure I find my exit door. Bye, guys.